Let's get real for a second. Most people think that in order to start investing, they need thousands of dollars, maybe even tens of thousands. But here's the truth. You don't. You can start with just $100. Yes, $100. That's less than the cost of the latest iPhone or a weekend getaway. But when used wisely, it could be the first step towards a life of financial freedom. So, if you're ready to stop waiting for the perfect moment and start building real wealth, stay tuned. I'm about to show you how to get started with just $100. Trust me, you'll be shocked at what's possible. Before we get into the details of how to invest that $100, let's talk about why it matters. Here's the thing, compounding is your best friend. If you start early, that $100 could grow into something far bigger over time. Think about it. $100 invested in the S&P 500 for 10 years at an average return of 7% would be worth more than $200. And that's just from $100. It's not about having a lot of money to start. It's about consistency and starting now. So, if you're in your 20s, starting with $100 today could set you on the path to financial freedom in your 30s and beyond. Let's start with index funds and ETFs, the gold standard for beginners. These are investment funds that track entire markets or specific sectors, like the S&P 500. Here's the key. You don't have to pick individual stocks. You get automatic diversification. With just $100, you can buy into a broad range of companies, from tech giants like Apple and Microsoft to healthcare and consumer goods. The beauty of ETFs and index funds is that they spread your risk while capturing the overall market's growth. It's like buying a tiny piece of hundreds of companies, all with one investment. Next, let's talk about micro-investing apps. Apps like Acorns or Stash allow you to start investing with just a few dollars and even round up your everyday purchases to automatically invest. For example, you buy a $3.50 coffee, Acorns rounds that up to $4 and invests the extra 50 cents. Over time, this adds up. And guess what? You can start with as little as $5. These apps are designed for beginners and offer a low-stress, automated approach to building wealth. So whether you're grabbing lunch or shopping online, your money is working for you without lifting a finger. That's where dividend stocks come in. These stocks pay you a portion of their profits, usually quarterly, in the form of dividends. Imagine getting paid just for holding a stock. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can $100 buy me dividend-paying stocks? But here's the trick. You don't need to buy a whole share of Amazon to get started. There are plenty of affordable stocks that pay dividends, like those in utility companies, real estate, or even tech. And once you buy them, you start earning passive income every quarter. Over time, those dividends can be reinvested to buy more shares, which means you're earning even more money. This is what wealthy investors do, and you can start doing it with as little as $100. Now, let's hit you with the real secret. It's not about finding the perfect investment or trying to time the market. The key to growing your wealth is consistency. If you start investing $100 today and then $100 every month, by the time you hit your 30s or 40s, you could be sitting on a significant nest egg. The best part? You don't need to make huge sacrifices to do this. It's all about setting aside small amounts regularly, letting them grow over time. Time is the magic ingredient. The earlier you start, the more you'll benefit. All right, let's wrap it up. If you start investing now, even with just $100, you're setting yourself up for financial freedom in the future. Time, consistency, and the power of compounding will be your best friends along the way. But remember, time is ticking. The longer you wait, the more you lose out on that compound growth. So take that first step. Don't wait for a perfect moment that may never come. Start with $100 today, and I promise you'll thank yourself later. Want to learn more about how to supercharge your investments? Check out my video on how to build passive income with $100 right here. You'll discover how to make your money work for you, even while you sleep. Don't wait.